Johnny Morris. Yeah. What's up, player?
That's all right.
Is that
Another day.
That was your piece, right? You came
That's my
in.
piece.
You came in. They knew they needed to put that Roger and Zapp on, huh?
That's the one.
And how did you feel, man? I know you had to warm up on. You wanted to take the top off. Go ahead and start that layup line and make some moves, huh?
Well, I was because, that was always family and friends who would travel to come see me. So that was always special.
Yeah. And this Spurs team, Johnny, and I just want y'all to know, I know we're looking in the studio, we're looking at Kawhi Leonard, bobblehead. He had 20 points, 5 assists, and 5 steals. But Spencer Conley, there was only one person to have 25 and 5 before Kawhi Leonard. Do you know who it is?
I sure don't.
That'd be Johnny Moore. And
congratulations, Johnny.
And 1983, 39, 8, and 5.
I was in Germany in 1983.
Against the Denver Nuggets. I think that was against Alvin Adams and some dudes like that. I can't when the Nuggets had the real colorful jerseys with the skyline on them.
Mm-hmm.
Was that when you dropped it on them, John?
That's when it was. Kiki was there.
Kiki Vanderweer, Adrian Dantley. Did they have Dantley? Was that?
No.
Dantley.
Adrian wasn't there.
Not Dantley.
Kiki.
Who was the shooter? The light-skinned dude. Not Adrian Dantley. He was with Detroit or whatever. Who? I remember. They had Issel. Didn't they have Dan Issel?
They had Mike Evans.
Yes.
If you remember, Mike Evans was the one who they kept, and they cut me the year and kept him.
So you had to do something back to him, huh?
Well, it was kind of sweet, I mean, you always want to do good, and he was a challenge for me. He was an obstacle, so you have to remove obstacles.
You had to remove obstacles. Your 39 points is right now you dropped 39. They're talking about you with Kevin Garnett and Chris Paul and LeBron James. So listeners, recognize that there was somebody before these folks that we see today at 2:30 and tomorrow in the AT&T Center that's following up. Johnny Moore's jersey's not in the rafters because he's scrub.
Right.
Getting to that, let's talk about these conference finals. Today you have the Pacers and the Heat. I guess advantage Heat. They have the defending championship honor, and they have a little more experience than the Pacers. Nonetheless, you got to play the games.
Well, you said I'm so glad that you said that. All those statistics, those are for the fans and for the sports writers, to give them something to do. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. For example, I can take a coin and flip it 100 times, and it can come up heads. So what's the chances of it coming up the heads the next time? It's the same probability. So that when you play the game, you got to play the game, and all those statistics, they don't mean anything. It's like the playoffs is a whole new series from the regular season. And the Western Conference Finals, that's another new place. So, each time you move on, you just got to bear down and give it your all and play your best basketball at that time, and that's what it's about.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about Monday. The AT&T Center, the San Antonio Spurs, your favorite and former team, playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I like the Spurs' chances in getting back and looking to get to the top of the mountain again. OKC with a lot of talent and the MVP in the league, and Kevin Durant, a great young man. He hails from your university, the University of Texas as well. Clearly, for those who don't think it's a basketball school, if you look, the University of Texas has had products of both men and women for decades. So let's not jump on the fact that there's no basketball being played at the University of Texas. He brings a tremendous backcourt mate in Russell Westbrook. But, again, the Spurs, I think, are a much more complete team, and they have the home court advantage.
Well, and that is a great advantage, the home court advantage. I think they're going to utilize it to the best of their ability. The Spurs are deep. One thing about Oklahoma, they play the Spurs extremely well. So, people was, who do you want, the Clippers or Oklahoma, and both teams are talented, but Oklahoma seems to play us a little bit better. So it's going to be a task. I'm sure the guys are going to be up for it, and it's going to lead for a great series.
What about the absence, or at least initial absence, of Serge Ibaka for the Oklahoma City Thunder? He is a presence down low, and he's mobile. But now with the issue of the calf, could be out this series. That's a blow.
Well, it is a big blow. It's unfortunate for them, but it's just part of the game. Injuries is part of the game, just like the free throw. But, what it does is it affords another player an opportunity. What's that guy's name? Adams?
Right. And then Collison will get a chance on the OKC Thunder, and he's a wily veteran. So,
Yeah, well, we Collison the guard, though, but Adams is that big boy who's been playing well. I like the way he gives a lot of energy, and it seems like he's a little green right now, but he's coming along. I think that, this will give him his opportunity to really come forward and really establish himself as a pro.
Oh, no doubt.
It's always about the proving ground, and it doesn't matter times, especially like in college, you have a freshman, or in the NBA, he's a rookie. Well, so what? If he's out on the floor in front of somebody else, there's a reason. And the reason is that he does the job.
And
so when
Johnny,
he makes a mistake, you don't make up for that.
Exactly. Johnny, and I think in this type of situation, the way it is in some, like when you have a team in football, for instance, that have a great defense, and if you have to play your backup quarterback, long as he doesn't do anything to hurt you, you still have a chance to win. And I think the guy that you're talking about, if he doesn't come in there and do anything to hurt Oklahoma City,
Steven Adams. That's
Steven
correct.
Adams. If he doesn't do anything to hurt him, then Durant and Westbrook can still play well enough for them to win.
Well, that's just the whole team concept. Those guys who come off the bench, you look for them to, really to hold ground. If they come in and just hold ground, and don't give up any ground, then, the guys get a chance to rest and they can come back. And then when you get extra output, extra scoring, that's icing on the cake. And Spurs bench, they're very, 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 very good. And they're able to put points on the board in bunches. And that's one thing I like about them. But the biggest thing about the Spurs is they defend.
Yeah.
And, they're going to have to do that. And, how do you defend the Kevin Durant?
Right.
You get up on them. You make them work for everything. Don't give them no easy ones. Don't give them no putbacks. Make them jumpers. And if he make them, oh, well.
Hey, Johnny, I want to see what the University of Texas's all-time team, who would be on that basketball team. I could tell you it'd be you, T.J. Ford, Kevin Durant.
Terrence Mitchell.
Well, I need some big guys, so I'd have to go Chris Mim, maybe at center, your guy from the 79 team, and then that fifth spot would be real interesting because they got a lot of guys that could play the four from
who like Aldridge?
Like LaMarcus Aldridge. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, no, absolutely. And so just for all the people that get mad at Rick Barnes and everything about, we need a new coach. No, you don't. It just doesn't bounce always the way that you think. His consistency has been not as equal to a Greg Popovich, but Rick Barnes has been extremely consistent. And he's getting more talent in up the road at your alma mater, John. And I think Popovich, I just really enjoy what I see out of this year's Spurs. I believe they left some on the table last year, and the Heat was beneficiaries of that. And I believe that this is going to be a heck of a four-team winner-take-all when it's done next month at the NBA Finals.
Yeah, well, this is the series. This is what it's all about. It's for the chance to play in the championship. And, they've faced this team before. And, it's not like there ain't going to be no surprises.
Right.
So it's just going to come down to execution, and at the end of the day, who has the most energy, who makes the most mistakes.
Yeah. Is there anybody that, John, you see as an X factor in this series for a team or either team?
Well, I'm saying I really believe that the X factor is that bench for the Spurs.
Okay.
You know, you take Tony Parker, he goes out, and Patty Mills come in, and they don't miss a beat.
They have a better winning percentage at 11-3 without Tony Parker. Now, I'm not going to try to live the rest of these games to see if I become NBA champion without Tony Parker. I'm just saying the statistics don't lie, but sometimes people lie about statistics. So,
well, I think that's more contributed just to the whole team and those guys as pros.
Yes.
And they understand what the role is. And it's not, I mean, you never, as a player, you never sit back and hope anybody gets hurt. But when someone gets hurt, that's an opportunity for you to step up and to show, to pick up the slack. You know, it's like, you know, the train's not going to stop here because, you know, one person gets derailed. No, you pick up the slack and you keep on going. But it's your chance to show what your value is and then increase your value too. And so, you know, it's a great opportunity. And, I mean, these guys, they just, you know, they feed on that. You know, when their chance comes, you got to do it. If you get 2 minutes in the game, you got to make it the best 2 minutes that you can make it. Take care of the ball, play good defense, show that energy. And then when you do that, good things happen for you.
Does Kawhi Leonard guard Kevin Durant?
Yeah, of course he can. Yeah, I can guard him.
Not so well. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, no. The thing about it is Kevin Durant has all the skills. He has unlimited range, and at his height, he can handle the basketball, put it on the floor, and he can pass it. He has all the skills. So, you know, can Kawhi Leonard defend him? Yes, because Kawhi Leonard is a good defender, and to play Kevin Durant and to make him work, that's what a good defender is. You're not going to stop Kevin. You hope he's off, and then he misses shots. You know, you make him work, hand up, contest everything, hope he missed. That's the best you can do. You know, you can come on, I'm going to stop him. You know, okay. It's not like that, but, you know, I like the way Kawhi plays. He seems to be very smart, energetic, got good strength, quickness. You know, he uses his length. You know, I mean, he can give him some troubles and make him work and wear him down. And all that comes into play.
Right. Who guards Russ Westbrook? You bring a guy in like Danny Green, or what do you do?
Well, you know, then again, you can take any one of them guys and put them on there. You know, look at the course of the year. Who has stopped Westbrook? Nobody. You know, for that matter, who stopped Tony Parker? Nobody. Ain't nobody stopping them, you know. One game they may not shoot as well, you know what I'm saying? But basically, you know, when you got them type of skills and that type of speed, you know, hey, it ain't about stopping them. Good defense means that you making them work hard for everything they get. You don't give up any second shots. You don't give any run-out fast breaks. That's what the key is, you know, and I think the Spurs do that well. You know, there's been times when, you know, not different teams don't do that as well, and that's the difference in the game.
There it is. Johnny,
in my opinion.
Right, your humble opinion. Well,
yes.
Listen, we certainly appreciate the insight. Look forward to these Eastern Conference and Western Conference finals. Definitely the Western Conference finals, as I am speaking as a biased Spurs fan, no doubt. Listen, also want to say thank you for taking time out for Make-A-Wish of Central and South Texas and coming up and playing some golf with us and donating to the cause, your time, effort, and basketball, signed basketball, and things of that nature, and things were great. I know you didn't have a full squad, yet you were still on the heels of defending your championship, and I know next year you will be back to get back on top, because I know you don't stay away from that top too long.
Well, you know, and I want it to be fun for everybody. I don't want the little Johnny gonna win again. So, you know.
You were still trying to win, son. You was close. Yeah. Oh, my goodness, you were close.
Hey, that's just the competitiveness in me, and
Yes.
you know, and I've had it since I've been young, and you know, I still have it. You know, even if we play some tiddlywinks, you know, I want to win.
Absolutely. As you say, we play
Yes, sir.
we play to have fun, but we don't play for fun.
That's
Johnny,
right.
don't support Steve's habit, man. Don't.
That's Johnny. I
don't-
said that
don't-
was
don't
Johnny back to Johnny. I learned that from him, Spencer.
No, what I said is I never played for fun.
We play for fun.
I've always had fun.
Right. Okay. There it is. We got it on recording now. I can listen to it till I get it proper. Hey, listen, it's the University of Texas NIT champion and great, and also Spurs great, Johnny Moore, 00. Appreciate you. Number one in your basketball hearts. And we appreciate having him on Laying Down the Law. Man, we'll see you soon. If you need me, you know where to find me. Come on up the road, man, and we'll get back out on the course as well.
All right. Thanks for having me.
All right. We appreciate you.
Have a good one, Johnny.
All right. We're going to take a sidebar, come back. I got 2 more segments with Spencer Conley, my main man,
it.
right
My
here
boy.
on Laying Down the Law.